What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another vlog. Today we're running a bit earlier than usual. It's 5:30 a.m. I'm already here at the gym. We already worked for a little bit. I had to get up at 4:50 a.m. to get it done. Am I motivated? Fuck no, I'm not motivated. I'm being honest, I'm not. But shit has to get done, right? There's no way that I'm gonna have this stuff on my calendar and I'm just gonna skip it. So, but the biggest thing is today I want to talk about one thing that I've learned here, the last few years is it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. So today's a perfect day to bring you guys along and show you guys, what I mean by that. I'm actually going to meet with I'm gonna have I think 2 or 3 meetings that are for jobs that are lined up already. We didn't have to bid, we didn't have to do anything. It's all about just because we know these people. So connections. So just today alone, we're gonna close over $300,000. So yeah, definitely that is one thing I want to tap into. And once we get deeper into the video and talking about how has that changed our my team's life, or even just not life, right? Just how has it made it easier for us to scale, leveraging our connections, and not even just leveraging, is more of just focusing on building those connections. But either way, I'm gonna get inside the gym. I'm probably gonna be fucking soaked by the time I get in there. I'm sure you guys can hear on the camera. It is storming pretty bad. Probably should just stay at home, but I have to get the work on in. But anyway, let me go in there and get this work on it, because we do have a tight schedule. We're back to back today. So come along, let's get it.
If you got a trigger, just squeeze it. Squeeze it. Don't block outside the street.
Ain't no peace treated. These stones around my Jesus, they ain't treated. They got me heated. Don't play with the game, they know that we be undefeated. I get the squeezing. When we talking beef, they say that they vegan. Drippin' no reason. We cup 'em on ice and talkin' the freezer.
I said I need it. This Draco undefeated. Some blocking, then I'm bleeding. Go long. These bullets, he receive it. I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone, make her eat it. Once I see her, I give her that dope dick just like it's eaten. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on cheaters. Look at them people, you know what it is. Go put that dope before they breaches. I'ma get out this bitch and I'm striking, I'm throwing my heater. Whole lot of money instead, it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a beetle.
All right, guys, just got done with the gym. It's about 7 o'clock. I ended up staying there a little bit longer than I wanted to, but we're still on time. We're gonna head home right now. I'm gonna eat, shower, get ready for the day. I have to be on a Zoom call in about an hour, so we have about an hour to go home, change, shower, all that. But like I said, guys, today's I think every day's a busy day, if I'm being honest. Every day's a busy day, but I have like an hour drive right after the meeting, because we're going to go meet with somebody. It's gonna show us around actually a few jobs. Like I said, just that alone right there, I think it's like 175,000. And they're just looking for somebody that they trust to knock this out. And yeah, so we're gonna go check it out. After that, we are going to meet someone for lunch. Same thing for another job. Then after that, I also have a meeting with an investor. Definitely not dumping money into, well, I am, but not getting outside money from landscaping experts, but probably something that has to do with MDC. For the people that don't know, MDC is where we help contractors like yourself that are watching, or maybe you're not even a contractor, but any business owner pretty much, we help them scale their business, right? And we're getting to the point where we have the first tier where they just start. We get them to zero from 300-400K, and then after that we have masters, which is 300, 400, 500 and up, past $1 million or $2 million. And after that, we run into issues of like capital, right? Having to, they need capital, they need money. Obviously, I don't have deep pockets like that to be able to dump money into these companies, but my goal with MDC is to take everyone where I'm at today, and to show, not everyone, but it's people who want to join Modern Day Contractor, right? People who want to go there, to go where I'm at in a shorter period of time, because it took me 20 years, which is kind of insane. But I didn't have the right information in front of me, obviously. But pretty cool. We have an on-site meeting, pre-construction meeting with one of our project managers, so you guys get to see that. Busy day, guys, busy day. Like I said, most of the time I'm not motivated, if I'm being honest. So you just have to get up and get it done, because at the end of the day, if you don't get up, get this shit done, you can't even get help, even if you paid somebody. Like the guys in Modern Day Contractor and MDC in my private group, even if I tell them, hey, you can pay me all you want, but if you don't go do the things that I tell you to do, it's not gonna fucking work. It's not. I can't even help you. I don't even want your money. I won't even take you on. So let's head home, get in the shower, get this going, get this day going, and go from there. Should kick you back a copy signed if we gave somebody a check.
Well, a couple weeks ago, I had this insurance thing, but I realized last night when I was putting there.
I really want our overhead, like all of the unnecessary fat that we need to trim back. So any way you can help me with that. All right, guys. So we just had that meeting with our accounting team. Ruby, she's the one that pretty much handles all of the receivables. Pretty much any money that goes out, she's the one that handles that, and so she has a really good grip of our numbers, like money that's being spent. And obviously, we get on the meeting every week, but it's like those meetings they don't get any less stressful for me every week. But yeah, guys, I think if you have a business, if you don't sit down and like watch your numbers, whether they're bad or good, when there's things in the business that are not probably the best, or they're not the strongest, they're probably not fun, and they're still not fun for me because obviously we dish out a lot of money. Right now we just paid probably over $300,000, and we have these meetings every week. We have some customers that are holding money for whatever reason, so we're pumping out a lot of money. Sometimes not all of it comes back in, but yeah, those meetings do have to happen. And also, like, another thing we were talking about, we have another meeting here, a follow-up meeting towards the end of the week, and one thing we like to do, and I suggest doing something like I said I didn't do at the beginning stages of us being at this level and growing, is like every couple months we actually go back and look at like trimming the fat, like even subscriptions. She just told me we have like $4,000 a month in subscriptions. Like, I don't know from what. I guarantee somewhere in that 4,000 there's a lot of stuff we probably don't need. So just stuff like that. Like, always, I remember at the beginning stages I focused so much on just revenue, and just there was money going out that didn't have to be going out. So it's like I always say, like, it's like climbing up that mountain, but sometimes you're probably carrying weight that you shouldn't have to be carrying, if that makes sense. So as you climb that mountain, try to shed the fat that's not that you don't need. It's a lot of the stuff that I do. That's why you guys won't see me in the field very much. Like today, I will be in the field. It's a job site that hasn't even started, so it's like I saw the job via Zoom. Then we, whether it's a subcontractor or whether it's a guy in house, I'm the one that goes out there and just, it's like I said, I want to make sure that these people get what I sold them. So I just go, maybe for 30 minutes, depending on the job size, check everything out, kind of go over the plans, making sure that the information gets transferred correctly or as accurate as possible. Never gets any easier. So right now, we're actually going to head to, it's about an hour and 15 minutes from me. We are going to head to this HOA meeting where we're potentially going to start working with them pretty closely, where we're going to be their main vendor to do whatever. Like right now they have up for bid, I think like 12 projects, and a good friend of mine has connection there, so he said, hey, go out there, check these jobs out, and as long as you can come within range, we'll start feeding everything to you. So yeah, we're gonna go check that out. We're gonna drive for about an hour, go from there. Oh man, so just like that, we left the meeting. Super excited. Meeting went very, very well. And man, I'm telling you, the power of connections, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, so essentially this opportunity here can bring us, I mean, I can't give much detail, but put it this way, we're about to get into a community where I'm probably gonna have to come up with another 2 to 3 crews of hardscaping, and they're probably gonna have to be here from April all the way to November, so the whole season. And yeah, so just we're gonna set up a follow-up meeting with, you know, whoever introduced me, their landscape manager, and part of the board. So that's gonna be, I think, next week, if I can squeeze it in, probably this week. But yeah, just like that, like I said, it was just one connection. This is a guy I worked with about 8-9 years ago. Did a massive hardscape patio for him as a sub, and this is actually his dad's friend. I think they golf together. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, the power of connections is pretty insane. Just to give you guys a little more context, there's 1,300 homes in there, and they all have to be redone when it comes to landscape, softscape, hardscape, and they're all in a big slope. Retaining walls have to go up. So yeah, holy shit. Yeah, definitely they're not rebuilding everything 1 year. So I mean, we're talking work for the next 10 years. I mean, they always have something. Think about it, money has to be spent. So yeah, obviously we're also going to meet with the management company because they're the ones that are in charge of that. So yeah, there's a opportunity there, and I'm pretty excited. I think this year has probably been the biggest year when it comes to me leveraging our connections, and it all has been coming at the same time. So I'm pretty excited. Like I said, this is stuff I've been in the game for 20 years already, and these are connections that we've for people that we've met, done right by. We've never screwed them over. That was the biggest thing. Like, show up, do the right thing, never screw anybody over. And yeah, it's I'm pretty damn excited. It's not just the work; it's more of like the rooms that I'm starting to get into, and the opportunities that are going to start to come from that. Not just for me, but for our team, even other companies. The one regret that I have from you know, my early stages is that I didn't document enough. So if you're watching this, and if I can give you a piece of advice here, is document. It's not about the views, it's not about the likes. I really don't give a shit about that stuff. It's more of document for yourself. Like, even, you know, watching how I evolved, because I'm on a journey now on what type of person do I have to evolve into to be at the place that I want to be. You know, it's not about the money. Yes, the money's gonna come, but you have to become a certain person to make a certain amount of money. So that's what I'm intrigued by, is like, what type of person do I have to become to get to where I want to be? And that is the reason why we always want more. At least I do, because it's not about making more money. It's about continuing to evolve as a person. You always want to have that next thing, right? That's kind of at least how I am. But all right, so it's 2:48, and we just got done with this meeting. We talked about a lot of cool things happening. Like I said, I see a lot of growth here happening for landscaping experts, modern day contractor, even the real estate side. So for some of you that may not know, I am also involved in real estate. Nothing crazy. I've been dabbling into it, in the last few years, but I am invested into real estate as well. But yeah, this meeting definitely went very well. We're definitely gonna be working on something here in the near future, and yeah, like I said, I'm super excited. I think now all the connections we've built in the last 20 years is all coming together, and it's pretty cool to see the jumps that we're making from year to year. Like before, like, let's say once you start connecting the dots, as they say, things move faster, right? Things like the amount I would scale in 2 years, now we scale that in a month. So it's pretty cool. And it goes back to whoever's watching. If you're still watching this video and you're putting in that work and you feel like you're not scaling, you're not moving at the pace you should be, obviously, as long as you're putting in the work, as long as you continue to show up and have that target, it's like this guy said, the guy I had the meeting with right now, it's something he said, was pretty cool. He said, set the target, don't lose sight of the target. Yes, sometimes you're gonna veer away from the target, but do everything you can to reposition yourself to continue to go towards that target, if that makes sense. So it was pretty cool. Like I said, really, really, really fucking smart people I just met with. Really, you know, these guys are definitely like taking things to a whole nother level. And I've definitely been the smallest guy in the room the last few weeks, and it's pretty encouraging, honestly, because man, it's pretty badass, right? Because it just pushes me, like you know, we obviously we've done quite a bit in the last few years of as far as scaling, but you sit next to these people and you're like, holy shit, man, like I can't even carry the lunch bag, man. I can't. So it's pretty dope. It's encouraging, and there's some days where I'm like, man, I think, you know, because the weight adds up, right? Some days you're like, man, I don't. It's tough. It gets tough, and you almost want to stay where you're at. But then, like I said, surrounding yourself around people that are doing it at a whole nother fucking level it's fucking life changing. So just the fact that I'm able to sit with these people is insane. We got another meeting. We have to go head to a pre-construction meet with one of our project managers. We're going to do a job walkthrough for a job they're going to be starting. So all right, we just got done with this meeting here, and yeah, it went pretty well. So what happens in these meetings is we meet up with our project manager. We discuss you know, what's going to happen if the homeowner's home, which typically they always are. They don't need to be home because by then we've already hashed everything out with our 2D plans and all that. But yeah, so typically in this meeting here, what happens is, like I said, we go over once again what we agreed on. Make sure that I'm transferring all the information to the team in the field, and you know, like I said, just making sure that we do transfer that information correctly, because to me it's always going to be important that whether I'm the sales guy, someone else is, I want to make sure that the customer gets you know what I sold them or the sales guy sold them, right? So it just, you know, like I said, I don't have to be involved in these meetings, but I like to, and I will also like for my future sales guy to be involved in these meetings as well. We call them pre-construction meetings. But yeah, and that's another journey we're on right now, that we are looking to hire a sales guy. So if you're watching this and you're a good sales guy, drop something in the comments, say sales. But yeah, we are our team is interviewing quite a few people for sales, and it is not that I don't like doing sales, but it's one of those things where it takes up a lot of time, right? And I solely want to focus on pushing the business forward, you know, constantly working on the business, not in the business, because, you know, doing the sales is still working in the business. I do enjoy sales, but, you know, it's time for me to graduate, time for me to step it up. But yeah, so it's almost 5 o'clock. Well, it's 4:30. We're actually going to head home. I do have, as usual, I have a busy schedule all the way up until tonight. Actually, me and my son Julian, I got to take him to get a haircut, a few school supplies. So maybe we'll bring you guys along. He likes being in the vlog. So if you haven't yet watched, we actually did a little mini vlog of doing a tour for, at our shop office. He came along. He was pumped. So if you haven't watched that video, go back and watch that video. Every day's gonna be different. That's why I like bringing you guys along, and I hope you guys are enjoying this content as well, because every day's gonna be different. Every day's, you know, I wish I could tell you guys that I'm sitting on the beach and you know, side of the beach, just hanging out, But you know, I don't know if that'll ever just happen, right? One, I don't like to sit on my ass. I want to make sure that I'm continuously challenging myself. And number two, we're not there yet. We're not. Yes, we are doing well. Business can operate without me. Everything's cool, but we're not there yet. And I'm not gonna, you know, it's like most of the people that tell you they're there, they're not. We're headed to drop off Vicky. Then from there, Julian's haircut, school supplies, come back home. So yeah, you guys are getting a full day today of what it's like. But one of the things that a lot of people actually, I don't want to say a lot of people, a few times this week I was asked like, what's the next step for landscaping experts? And like I said before, I am at a kind of interesting pinnacle point where we don't have a big office. So it's like everybody works remote. Anyway, long story short, there's two ways to go about it. We continue to grow the team, everybody's remote, or do we buy a commercial building, set up there and make it more of a, you know, space where people can walk in, have more actual, you know, floors for people to walk, like samples and all that, and a lot of things, right? But right now, I think that one of the biggest things I want to attack is for landscaping experts to continue to grow. We need a sales guy, another project manager, and then, you know, we'll see what breaks after that. But yeah, like I said, there's you know, I want to make those two hires first, and then we'll see what's next. You know, with the whole building or no building, who knows, right? I don't know, but yeah, a lot of cool things happening. But let's go ahead and drive. I don't know how well you guys can hear me. I don't have the mic on me. It's raining. We got the kids in the back, so let's see you guys in here in the next clip.
Yep, same thing. So like you see all your customers, we pay out same day. You click their name, send them a text message, they confirm it, and we get that in your account the same day.
It was a pretty good phone call. I guess looks like everybody's sleeping back there, I guess. Knocked out. This is actually a guy that used to work with the financing company that we are working with currently, and looks like he left and is now with a new company, and he was reaching out to see if we wanted to work with them. It looks like he's willing to give us a better dealer fees and stuff like that with the company that he's with right now. So yeah, I think this is definitely the week of making connections. This is pretty dope. Like I said, a lot of cool things happening here. I'm excited. I'm just tired. It's the end of the day. It's what, 6 p.m. but I'm drained. You can see the kids, they're knocked out. It's been a long day. But yeah, I'm excited for a lot of things that are going to happen here with landscaping experts and everything just in general, right? I do believe in showing up every day and just leaving everything, you know, leaving it all in the field, right? Like going to, you got nothing in the gas tank. I do believe that shit pays off. And yeah, like I said, I've been doing this for 20 years now, and I think it's you know, it's like it's showing that it's like not giving up, continuing to show up. It's all paying off. So let's go ahead. We're down the street from getting a haircut for the boys, and we'll see you guys here in a little bit. All right, Julian, show them your haircut, man. You gotta turn around. See, go like this. Oh boy, because where are you going tomorrow?
To school.
Where are you going? Kindergarten or first grade?
First grade.
First grade, man. Are you excited?
Yeah. This year I was in kindergarten, but now I'm gonna be
Yes, sir.
first grade. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Best sir. You're
All right.
my best.
We're gonna go to Walmart because we need some more of your supplies, and then we're gonna head home. So let's go ahead and go to Walmart. It's 6:30. Still going strong. We haven't stopped for a bit, so let's go ahead to Walmart. Let's get it. You want toys?
Yeah, Chloe, let's
Go this way.
shopping.
Come on. You saw where?
Maybe I saw Pikachu here. That's the bros. I need the bro.
Say peace.
Look at that.
All right, Julian. That was easy, fast. Where we going now?
We're going back home. I'll see you later at home. Peace.
All right, so we actually just came home a few minutes ago. We got a package. It's actually a pretty interesting package. It's about 50 pounds. It's actually a vest that I ordered. So let's open this thing up. Oh man. So it's actually I decided that, I mean, I like running, but the problem is I am over 200 pounds, 210 pounds, so it,
So you gotta make more body weight. If you make fake body weight, that like heavy weights on you, then you can get more
weight.
steps then. What is your
more
muscle?
calories.
Yeah.
No, the reason is I ordered this vest because I like to run. I really like how I feel when I actually run, but the things that my knees can't take it, right? It takes me too long to recover and when I have cardio from when I'm gonna have to do legs. So actually one of my buddies had a vest. He let me borrow it, and we decided to order one. And I got made fun of. So
Don't get a try. Oh gee. Come here, I run at that.
oh man. Ooh.
Wait, I think that's so heavy that I have to be aware.
Okay. All right.
Daddy, what is that? Dad, what is that?
It's a vest. So not bad. So
Let it.
I'm gonna try this bad boy out. I got cardio Thursday. We'll find out how this thing is. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap up this vlog here. So if you made it to this part of the video, we really appreciate you. Julian, what do you want to tell them?
I want to tell you the last words. Like, subscribe. We'll see you in more of my dad's videos. In some of my videos, you might see more of me.
Peace.
So, peace.
Alright guys, we're gonna wrap this one up here. We'll see you guys on the next one.